Namaste and welcome to class, and thank you so much for sitting with me with your undivided attention. I really appreciate that. And today's class is about the inspiration that perhaps meditation teachers need at this moment. Some clarification and tips, and also for you who are a meditator, to give you perhaps an overview of what is it you are doing and why you are doing it. So if you have experienced meditation and that holy bliss that happens with it, you may want to teach meditation or practice more. If you want to practice more, I will give you some tips at the end, so you will know how you can tune in in a very practical way, your meditation. And for you, the teacher, just a remind you of the different kinds of meditations that are out there and perhaps is confusing you. I want to start to tell you that if a person comes with the desire to learn meditation, you need to assess the person. Some person comes with depression, some comes with anxiety, some they comes with breakups, and most people comes either with excess of rajas or agitation in the body, or very tamasic, very dull, they are tired, they are burnt out. And for that, the first thing that we need to address is the lifestyle, right? So it's in the food, it's in the how they sleep, what they exercise, and to give them some asanas to start purifying that either lethargy or that excess of activity in the nervous system. Saying that, when you start applying that, you want to give them meditation right away. And usually that just put them down because they don't have the capacity just to sit quietly with themselves. So you need to inspire certain patience because it's a step by step. First, you take care of the yamas and niyamas, and then you do some asanas, then you do some breathing, and with the breath, you slowly start having that sense of inner connection. Now, at the end, there are only two types of meditation. There's the meditation with the form, and that it could be just focusing on the nose, focusing in a deity, focusing in an organ, focusing in your breath. That is a kind of introduction for meditation, where a certain amount of concentration need. Now, as a student, remember that it's not like, okay, I need to concentrate in that, and that if you are not, then you are not meditating. It's the opposite. If you are concentrating in the breath, for example, and at one point you just let go of the breath, then you move to the second type of meditation, which is in the non-form. And the non-form means you just let go. You just in the emptiness, in the dissolution, in your wellness, in the pure being. And that should penetrate in every sitting. This is so important because many meditation teachers, they give a lot of visualizations. They want just the students to visualize the moon or the river, or but that is more visualization. It's more like for journeys where you're being guided by someone who actually sees in a third dimension or fourth dimension what is the journey that have determined certain ceremony. So Simplicity is one thing that in meditation teachers in meditation, they lack. They want to pack things in it, and they don't really realize that it's more of you being quiet. You just have a few moments of asanas, a few moments of breathing, and then let the person be themselves, right? So this is a step that, as you mature, it becomes more tangible. Now, if you want to teach meditation, you need to do meditation, because it's in that transmission of your energy field that to the student is what is going to help that student. There is a relationship energetically in there that, in a way, that's what you are offering. It's your experience and not necessarily your words. Now, if you are a meditator, here are a few tips that perhaps you're not considering. Number one, create an environment that is sacred for you, that contains you, that is personal, that is decorated in your style, that have the objects that inspire you. And don't let people walk in and out leaving their traces of energy. Second, choose an asana, meaning a piece of cloth that is of natural fibers or a sheepskin to sit on it. And there you are isolating your energy field, your aura, with the gravity of Earth. It's in that you create your little cocoon, your energetic cocoon. Third, use a shawl. When you are going in meditation, your aura is very vulnerable. Your aura is very subtle. It's very supple. And you want just to have that sense of protection. That shawl should be for life. I have my shawl given for me, my teacher gave me this shawl, and I have 30 years. It's full of holes, and I have travel all over the world, but I also always wear my meditation shawl. You also should have your personal mala. Your personal mala is where you have using your mantra or your prayers. Use that as your external organ that reminds you of your divinity. It's charged. It's so powerful, that impression that, in some Tibetan traditions, they keep the mala as a way of clarifying who is the next mala. They choose different children and say, okay, here is the last lama who is incarnated, and they put different malas in there, and the child choose the mala that have prayer in the past life. It's very powerful. So it's personal. It's not for a jewelry. It's not to it's just wear it all the time. It have your energy. You carry your meditation in the beginning. When you realize you don't need it, but in the beginning, use that object as a reminder of your energy. And finally, the more important one is a hat. A hat it have the function of, first of all, when you are meditating, your body temperature reduces, so you get a little bit cold. And a way to regulate that temperature is by putting a hat. So it keeps you warm, or it keeps the temperature regulated. Second is you have an energetic arc line around your head. It's like a astronaut cap, and in that is the Udan Vayu, who has the ability to lock you into the one. when you vibrate in there, either through your hummings or pranayams, you are able to have the experience of meditation. So that protected with a hat. And most importantly, when you are meditating, you start expanding your pranic body. You expand on the etheric body, emotional body, mental body, etheric body, and so on. And in that, you move from one dimension to another one, going through all the different frequencies that are in those dimensions. So in some dimensions, there are good beings that help you, your guides and so on. And there are others that are mischievous, and there are others that are not that positive. With that, then, with the hat, you are preventing them to come into the body. So you are sealed when you are meditating. You are contained in that meditation. So this is so simple, but it really aids your experience of connecting with yourself. And remembering that don't get too much about, oh, what kind of meditation you do, or what kind of meditation should I do. It's only two. You start with certain purifications, so you're able to sit steady without wiggling and knowing the nose and the hair. No, you're able to sit like a Buddha, steady, and sensations start to happen. Let it be. The body will in the beginning wiggle, but you educate slowly to be steady. And the food, so important. If you are eating garlic and onions, then the mind gets very agitated, and when you sit, it will start looping very fast. Or if you eat pizza, too much of cheese and heavy food, then you sit in meditation and you just sleep. So neither of that is good. Meditation starts in the kitchen. Start with your organization, with your cleanliness, with your body attention. It's only an art, but it's the more act of love that you can do for yourself, is to learn how to connect, how to turn your mind on and off, and how to have the brilliancy of the mind that you are given in this body. Hopefully this is helpful for you. And as a homework in this class, I want to suggest that any object that you have been using for meditation, either the breath or the tip top of the nose or the deity that you're using or any sound, make it a smile. You smile. So you have certain contentment in that relationship. So if you're focusing on the tip top of the nose, start by just there, and you just smile at the tip top of your nose. And then let it go. Let it go. You don't need to be more than 2 minutes focusing on that. After that, be courageous and enter into the great play of who you are in that creation. Just dissolve. Try that and let me know in the comments how was your experience in meditation. And thank you again, and hopefully you can enjoy this beautiful day here at the foot of the Himalaya in Mother Ganga. Namaste, and until next time.